of destruction, and Allah will inform them about what they used to do. O people of the book, our messenger has come to you, making clear much of what you used to hide of the scripture, and overlooking much. There has come to you from Allah a light and a clear book.
So thank you. So now, according to this verse, like I said, it does not mention that Bible is a one book. So it could be Old Testament and it could be New Testament, which talks about Moses and Jesus. So this book is not talking about one book. When it says scripture, word of the scripture, and according to this verse again, what I ask you is that where does the Catholic corrupt the Bible? Is there any place in this book that said Catholic?
No, bro.
So now, this verse is just a mere claim. Because when you want to say something, when you want to hold on to something, I can give you another verse in the Quran that is just a claim. You understand? A claim is something that you said is in one book, but was never there. If I tell you something is here, that if you go and look for it, you are going to find it. But it was never there.
Right.
For example, hold on. For example, there is this verse in the Quran that says, I think Quran 2 verse 156, where they say they talk to the people of Israel that whoever unalive people, it is going to be as if they've unalive one person. It's going to be as if they've unalive the whole of humanity. It is there in the Quran. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
But do you know that that verse is never found in any of the previous book?
Because Islam is only one book.
Of course, because Islam is just a book of claim.
No, Islam
that is a fact. I can claim I am one God. I can say you are this, you are that. For example, there is also I think there is also
do you agree with that? Do you agree with that or no?
With what?
With that, if you kill one person, it's as if you killed the whole of humanity.
I don't agree with that because Muhammad unalive more than one person. So are you going to tell me Muhammad has killed the whole of unalive the whole of humanity?
So when you kill someone,
the question is, does Muhammad unalive people or not?
See, you have to understand what unaliving one person is.
Does Muhammad unalive people or it does not?
Like, I don't understand what you're trying to get at, because
just answer the question.
You're now diverting from the main...
It's because you asked me a question. Answer what I'm saying. Does Muhammad unalive people or it does not?
It's like, it's war. Of course.
Does Muhammad unalive people or it does not?
Of course.
So that is it. So that and for the fact that you unalive people, there is no condition in that verse. There is no condition that you have to go to war. It is not a condition verse. If there is a condition, it's going to tell you about the condition from the start, that except if you are in a war.
But are you going to look at the whole of Islam from one verse? You cannot do that now. You can't do that.
No, I have to. Why won't I hold on to it?
From one verse? From one verse?
I think it is Quran 2, I think 256. You know the verse, right? I'm not just quoting it from my head. It's a very clear verse. That whoever unalive a single soul, it is as if you have unalived the whole of humanity. And it does not say, except if you are waging a war against one another. It was never said. Or was it said?
Because, like, you take part in a battle.
Just answer my question straight.
Okay.
Is there an exception in that verse?
Like, what are you trying to say? What are you
Is there an exception in that verse?
Question is asking you, is there an exception in that verse? It's a yes or no.
Okay, what comes before that verse?
I don't want to know. Is there an exception in that verse?
Read what comes before the verse. Sometimes the Quran is like that.
You go ahead and read it now. Go ahead and read it.
What's the verse? Where's the verse?
I said try and check. I think it should be Quran 2 verse 256. Okay, let me just check. Let me be sure.
Verse.
Because I want to like
Surah Al-Baqarah.
Quran. Hold on, let me just show whoever.
Who, when disaster strikes them, say, "Indeed, we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return."
Just hold on.
Verses we read and we say, I mean to, without knowing the meaning.
Okay, it is
So
Quran 5 verse
shameful.
52.
552.
Yeah.
552.
Quran 5 verse 32. Verse 32. Surah 2 Al-Ma'idah. Verse 32. Ever been going to screen?
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa power tap, power tap.
Quran
Àti
5
jẹ
verse
sàárì tó ẹ
32.
power tap.
Verse 32. Quran 5 verse 32.
Hold on.
So it is just a book of claim.
Okay,
So,
listen.
Now read it.
Let me come back to it. Because of that, we decreed upon the children of Israel that whoever kills a soul.
No, just use unalive. Don't use that word K.
Wait now. You have.
I said don't use that word K. Use that word unalive.
Live, because TikTok does not allow such words.
Okay. Because of that, we decreed upon the children of Israel that whoever unalives a soul, unless for murder or spreading corruption in the land, it is as if he killed all mankind. And whoever saves one life is as if he has saved all mankind.
And what continues?
52, right?
So go ahead. What is next? Like, although our messenger already came to them with clear proof, many of them still transgress afterward through the land. Now, this verse, like I said, it is nowhere to be found in the Christian text, their own book given to them by Allah, as you claim. But this verse, according to this verse, I am now asking you. This is a claim, right? That we ordain. That means he is claiming that he did this. And according to this verse, our Muslim brothers always bring us back to this verse. Whenever we say in Islam, we are told to like do this, do that, blah, 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 that even Allah said, whoever does one unalive one soul, it is not going to be, it is going to be as if they have unalive. Hold on. It is going to be as if they've unalive the whole of humanity. Now, my question is there an exception in this verse that you can only unalive other people when you go to war?
Yes, because it's referring to something.
Where is the exception?
Indeed, the punishment for those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger and strive to spread corruption in the land is that they be killed or crucified.
So now, according to that verse, it continues. That's no longer a claim. He said, indeed, the penalty for those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger
or spread corruption
and spread mischief in the land is death, crucifixion, cutting off their hands and feet on opposite side,
or
now,
be exiled,
or be sent away from their land. So the question is going to be that number one, there is no exception. That is no longer. This one is now the continuation. That one is a claim from the Bible. I said there is no a single place in the Bible you are going to find that. That means Quran has made a claim that can never be verified. And you want me to accept just your Quran when there is a claim, when you said we have to look into other book. So Quran is the continuation of the Bible, like you said. A continuation of a book that reference something from another verse in the Bible that can never be found inside the Bible.
So let me give you in the Old Testament, Deuteronomy 20 and 16 to 17, okay?
2016 to 17. Okay.
It describes warfare instructions given to Israelites in specific historical situations, right? And
are you reading the Bible or you are reading to me the historical?
Yeah, in the Bible. That's the Bible.
Oh, go ahead.
So many Christians today do not see them as commands to follow
I don't
because
care. Just read that what is in the Bible.
it describes warfare instructions given to Israelites in a specific historical context. Like where
Like that is not a Bible verse.
I know it's not a Bible verse.
I
You want
said the Bible verse you quoted that you want to like use to reference this Quran 5 verse 32. Read that verse out. I said that what is written in Quran 5 verse 32 was never found in any Christianity book. So if you quoted any verse from the Old Testament or New Testament, read this as it
It
is.
drop.
Ó ti drop, okay. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú.
Okay, in the drop.
Èmi kọ́ mo drop ẹ o. Mo sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ gan lọ́wọ́.
Yeah, all Muslims are the same. Gbogbo wọn bákan náà lọ rí.
They
So
are.
mo sì náwọn béèrè tí mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ mo
Àfi
kàn
bí
bẹ́ẹ̀
robot.
kákan ọjọ́ kọ́kọ́ jọ drag àwọn kankan náà kó ká máa béèrè àwọn
Can
kankan
you
máa
hear
béèrè.
me? Ẹjọ́ ẹ
Mo
má
fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bí
bínú.
wọn àwọn
Ó
tí
ti dé
wọ́n lọ
padà.
ń pa wọ́n
Ẹjọ́ ẹ má
nílùú
bínú.
aláìbá wọn jà. Ẹ
Ẹjọ́
ṣe
sà.
sùúrù. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù sà. Àwọn tán lọ ń pa wọ́n láì bá wọn jà. Láì tọ́ wọn láì ṣe nǹkan kan fún wọn kí ló tán ṣe lọ ń pa wọ́n.
Ìyá mi ẹ má
Ẹjọ́
dá
ẹ
wà
bá
lórí
ń bí
ìbéèrè. Adeleke
kí ló dé?
ẹ má bá
Kí ló
ọ̀gbẹ́ni sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ẹ má gbọ́ ẹni sùn gbogbo lẹ́jọ́. Kí ọ̀gbẹ́ni yìí kọ́ mọ wọ́n ti báyé wọn jẹ́ nílẹ̀ bẹ̀yìn ọ̀rẹ́dì. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín. So àwọn èèyàn wa tó máa ń bá ilẹ̀ tí ń gbọ́ sétí.
No, Yorùbá wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ náà, òun náà là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Aṣọ́mọdé
Ọmọ
Ẹni
Yorùbá
Yorùbá
wà
náà
wà
ní kí
lọ́dọ̀
n
ẹ̀.
sọ̀rọ̀. Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kọ̀ ẹni kí
give
ẹni
it
kí
to
n
that
gbọ́.
brother. Give it
Ẹ jẹ́ ká
to
gbọ́ ẹ
that my Egypt brother.
bàbá Adeleke.
Tura UNICEF mo ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó fẹ́ kó ka Bible verse yẹn náà mo fẹ́ fi bẹ̀yẹ parí. 14 yẹn gan náà mo fẹ́ béèrè language titi ẹ̀. So kó wá
Táà ní
ṣàlàyé.
jẹ sàárì ni.
A máa jẹ sàárì. Ọ̀tọ̀ mà ni.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ á kí n máa tún máa jẹ́ sáré.
Oya.
Èmi ti ń
Read
jẹ
that
sàrẹ̀
Bible
lọ́wọ́
verse
o.
for me.
So in Deuteronomy 20:16 to 17, however, in the cities of the nations, the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance. Do not leave alive anything that breathes, completely destroy them. The Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, as the Lord your Lord has commanded you.
So now, what is the correlation between these? We have ordained for the children of Israel that whoever take a life unless as a punishment for murder. Okay, for murder or mischief in the land, it will be as if they have unalived all of humanity. What is the correlation between that verse and the one you just read?
So the correlation is in that specific verse in the Bible, Deuteronomy 20:16 to 17. It says that this land has been inherited to you, that you should not leave alive anything
Please,
that
just
breathes.
mute. What you are
Let me
saying is not correct.
let me finish. Let me land. Then you can come in. Okay. So that is a direct command from God that this land that you have inherited, that you should alive anybody, whether it's Jews, Arabs, anybody that you have inherited that land, who you find alive in there, that you should kill them. So the correlation that I'm trying to make is the correlation that I'm trying to make. Sorry, I'm alive. Sorry. The correlation that I'm trying to say is in the Quran, it's telling you that if you take one life without any excuse, is as if you have killed the whole of humanity. But in that verse in the Bible, it's telling you to directly go and kill any humanity that you
So
find.
just hold on.
Stop
So
using
because
K-word now.
you'll be using the K-word for a very long time. So what I want you to know before you go is just that
Sorry,
in the
I'm
Quran,
just like,
it says we have ordained them not to do this thing. But in that verse you quoted, it says we have commanded them to do it. So that is contradiction. So you don't even know what you are saying. I said
He's a Confucianist.
Quran made a claim that he said this in one of their book, the previous book. But he said he told them that they should not do this. But when you go to that book, as what you've read out, it says they've been commanded to do it. So that is what an opposite. I command not to in your own Quran. So in their own book, it says go and do it. So that thing is different thing entirely. So what I'm just letting you to know, like trying to tell you is just that Quran was never a continuation of Bible.
But it had to be.
It's never, because
think
hold on,
listen.
hold
Why
on.
don't you just think about
Let
it?
me tell you what a continuation simply means.
Okay.
Assuming it was supposed to be a continuation,
Mm-hmm.
Quran does not need to bring a different story of an Adam and Eve any longer, because what you are supposed to be told in that Quran is just that go, and if you want to learn about the story of Adam and Eve when they were in the garden and so on, go to that book and learn from it. You understand? It is not going to tell you a different story, because when they are telling them a different story that is already written in the Bible, that means they
What's the
have
different
another.
story?
Hold on. According to Islamic tradition,
Mm-hmm.
what is being told is that Adam and Eve gave birth to Cain and Abel, and that Cain is twin, a boy and a girl, and that Abel is a twin, a boy and a girl. But according to the previous book, which is the Bible, it says Adam and Eve only gave birth to 2 sons, no girl. You understand? That is a contradiction. So with that is where I'm going to like stop with you. So I mean that Quran 4 verse 88 you so you to
But
go and do your
Baba
own research.
Adeleke, kí
Yeah.
brother ẹ̀ tó lọ, tó bá ń try láti mú bro,
Quran
if you are
488.
trying to
Yeah, that
if you are trying to bring the Christian to this page, then why do Allah command you Muslim to go and be buying them? That you should go and be unaliving them.
How? Where?
So we are
Okay,
still
we'll
coming
show
there.
you.
So before you go, I mean very kaba sọ̀rọ̀ much mo. O so ma gbe wa káàkiri. Àwọn béèrè ló yẹ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bí àwọn wọ́n ní ká pa. So my question is according to Islam, so whoever changes his religion, what does Muhammad and Allah say about it?
Whoever changes
Afternoon.
his religion.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to look at chapter 109.
What does I'm asking you a question. What does Muhammad and Allah say about whoever changes his or her religion?
It says, I do not worship what you worship, nor are you worshippers of what I worship,
No.
nor will I worship what
When
you
no.
worship.
whoever changes his religion, it's not about worship.
You're
Whenever
already
you
in the
change
religion.
you are already in Islam. Once
Yes.
you said you are no longer a Muslim, I don't want to be among the losers. Those are the Muslim. What does Allah tell Muhammad and Allah himself said you should do to them?
You don't like that word, I know. To unalive.
That is it.
Yes.
Unalive them. So that is fact. So now, according to this verse, I brought to the verse because we are arguing about Quran 14 verse 4 earlier. So now it says, Quran 4 verse 88. Why are you believers divided into 2 groups? Regarding the hypocrite, why Allah allowed them to regress? Allow them to regress to disbelief because of their misdeed. So Allah mislead them because they've done something. Now, Allah continues from that Quran verse 14 verse 4 that I quoted earlier. So I'm stopping here. Do you wish to guide those left by Allah to stray? So, and whoever Allah leaves to stray, you will never find them away. Because from that verse we are coming from, you just said, what do you say earlier? I think you said that the guidance that if they can also follow, the message brought to them by the prophet. But now, according to this verse, Allah is telling you that whoever do you wish to guide those who left by Allah to stray? And whoever Allah leaves to stray, you will never find them away. So there is no way they could listen to the to what Muhammad is going to bring to them, or what Muhammad is saying, because that Quran verse stated clearly that Allah guide whoever He wills, He will guide them.
Yes.
And now from this verse again, Allah show you, He's telling the Muslim that don't bother yourself, because whoever Allah leaves to stray, no one can find such person away. You can't take them back to a right path.
Okay.
And that is where Qadra, right? That is where Qadra comes in, right?
Qadr,
Oh, you don't
yes.
know what Qadara means?
Yes, I know. It's destiny.
So Qadra in Islam, it simply means what people have
Has
been
already
destined.
been what has already been destined to you.
So that means person that is being destined to go to
Mhm.
hell, there is no way it could probably change to heaven because it
Wait,
is destiny.
because
And I
you
can
can
cite
change
you an hadith.
you can now change your destiny.
Where does
You can write.
okay? You said you can change the
write.
destiny, right?
You have the free will to choose your destiny.
So what is the
But
meaning
your
of Qadra?
destiny is already
What
written.
is the meaning of Qadara?
Like what you have already, what is already written for you.
Who write it for someone?
Like God has already, like everything has already been written.
So
Which
God wrote it down for people before they come
Yes.
to this world. So Allah does not give them free will for them to write it, right? So Allah wrote it down for them, right?
Everything is written.
So now, ṣé mi mọ̀ bí Big Joe ẹ bá ní àdìtì ẹ lọ ẹ kàn bá ń gbé àdìtì yẹn sí ẹ jọ.
But you have the will to change.
No, there is no. Yeah, when they say Qadara, there is no way you will change it.
Okay. What's the qadr? What's the qadr of the of
Qadara
Satan?
means your destiny. Do you?
No, I know,
The person wants to unalive his or herself to go and restart another Qadara. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean?
No, what I'm trying to say is that everything has already been predestined for
It's been
you.
ordained.
It has already been ordained.
Exactly.
Yes.
So why are you now saying they need to change it?
So
They have the free will to
Surah to
change.
UNICEF.
The Quran 489 says they should unalive every person that changes his or her religion.
So that
Eba
verse was revealed during a
hold on.
specific situation in 7th century Arabia. Okay.
Hold on.
According to
hold on.
let me just land. She
No,
asked
no,
me a
no.
Just
question.
hold on. I want to say something.
Hold on. The host said you should hold on. Please, let's
So
hold on.
Hadith Muslim 2662C 2662C. So because when you are talking about something in the Kenyan century, was that ever a verse that was revealed?
That's
this
what I wanted
age?
to ask. That why are they still reading the Quran? Why has
So you can
the Quran
explain
not
what you
been
want to explain
changed?
now. So you can explain what you want to
20
explain.
what?
So
2662C.
Why haven't Shetibe
2662?
Yeah.
So why haven't they changed the Quran?
Because the
You're
Quran
saying it
doesn't,
says 6 centuries.
the Quran came down at that specific time
Came down from where?
as a revelation to Muhammad. This is the same way as the Bible. Where did the Bible come down from? It's the
From
same place.
where?
Exactly, from the same place that Muhammad got it. Is the same place that Jesus and
So
Abraham.
it's actually copy and paste, isn't it?
No, it's not copy and paste because every prophet came for a specific timeline of their people. Did you know that once before?
Please, I give the mic back to the
So
host.
our sister don't 2662C Monica she 62C. Yeah. So because we want to explain Qadara, that whatever Allah ordained, that is why Allah is saying in Quran 4 verse 88 that whoever Allah leads to stray, no one can find them away. That is their Qadara. But because you don't understand the Quran, I don't know, maybe you've been programmed not to understand it. But now, what was the explanation of the Muhammad? See, Nika for me. See, and next is see, what is the explanation of Muhammad? According to that word that we can use to justify Qadr, I can give it like 2 or 3 different hadith. So we go from there.
What's the verse that you're trying to get to?
Sunnah Muslim 2662C 2662C.
Muslim, Sahih Muslim.
Yes.
See, when you come down to
But
those
okay, me and
different,
you change you see ABC.
those different
Come on, next step. About the next step, might change.
That's where you're going to lose me because I'm looking at it as a one complete religion.
What is that? What is complete?
Like Islam, I'm looking at it as a completion of religion. Like I look at it from both the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran. And I don't look at it.
That is why I said you've been programmed. You can't be looking at two different story and you are telling me it is still the same. When they said, according to Islam, they gave birth to a twin. According to the other book, it says the otherwise. So can you read this verse?
Which verse does it say gave to twins?
This verse. This on the screen.
Allah's messenger, that's Sahih Sunnah. That's Sunnah, right?
Yes. Sahih Muslim 2662C.
That's Sunni now.
Yeah.
It's as if like I'm telling you a Protestant, and like why are Protestants not following the same Christianity as Orthodox or the same Christianity?
Just read this thing. I don't care
cannot
about
tell me to go and read the Sunni tafsir. Maybe it's wrong.
I'm quoting an hadith.
Yes, you know what hadith means?
What does hadith means?
Hadith means anything that the Prophet has said.
So I told you to like
see whatever the Prophet has said has only been prescribed as after the Prophet has died. The people
just read this. Just read what the Prophet has said.
What see, this is not an ayah. It's not from the Quran. You're not giving me. This is like you're telling me it's like another person after the Prophet died said that the Prophet said this. How am I going to verify that this is original?
So how are we going to verify Prophet Muhammad?
How are we going to verify Prophet Muhammad?
Of course. How are we going to verify Prophet Muhammad?
See, that's where all these different, even in Islam now, they differ between Sahih Muslims, Sahih Bukhari.
That means you are just on the wrong way.
No, I'm following the Quran.
Hold on.
You follow the Quran.
This is what Muhammad said, being cited. You understand? And a lot of hadith that you are trying to reject now is Zababu Nuzul for a lot of ayah in the Quran. That without those hadith, there is no way you can find the reason for the revelation, which is Zababu Nuzul. Now you are trying to like reject an hadith, telling me that they came after Muhammad and you are unable to verify them, and you yourself, you don't meet Muhammad on this surface of the earth. How do you verify Muhammad? I am me like this. How am I going to verify Muhammad?
How are you going to? It's because Muhammad is mentioned in the Quran now.
You see? So
how will I explain the Quran to my children without the tafsir, without the sabab nuzul?
You can now explain to them based off of so many different tafsirs.
Do you understand that? Hang on. Do you understand that the translation of the Holy Quran is the tafsir? Do you understand that?
Tafsir?
And the hadiths. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So why are you going against it then?
It's not that I'm going
hold on a
against it.
second. I haven't finished because we cannot just pick a book and read. Those books were actually certified and verified by the Saudi authorities. That's why we have access to it.
So who's the Saudi authorities that I should follow? I'm not following the Saudi authorities.
So who gave us the Quran then?
Who gave us the Quran?
Where is Muhammad's family? Where is the Kaaba? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Quran.
Ṣó ti lọ níbẹ̀ ni mo ṣì ń lọ. Torí sọ pé Quran came from somewhere. Bàbá mi ó sọ pé Quran, hold on, bàbá mi ó sọ pé Quran came from somewhere. Tí mo ṣe ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé where? So I'm still gonna ask you, who collated those books, story books? Àbọ̀rọ̀ àbọ̀ ìgbògbólé. Ṣé ti jẹ sàrí? Mo ti jẹ sàrí o.
Ọmọ àlè Egypt ní kìí sọmọ ọkọ. Because ọmọ Egypt
tó bá send the question about me sókè
Àgbéwá.
mo enjoy. So general.
Bàbá lékè ẹwẹ mi ẹni kí bí ìjọba yín sí Quran mi ti fẹ́ nálẹ̀ o.
All right, big Jomashi. So
ẹjọ́ ó dà ń pé àlejò wa kan sọ̀rọ̀ yín bàbá mi.
So listen.
Hold on.
Ìjà láàrin mọ́kàbá nìyẹn.
Ẹ filẹ̀. General. Are you a Muslim? Say Muslim ni.
Daddy mi ni Muslim, mo ṣe Muslim, mo tẹ̀lé Muslim.
Kí lẹ wá sọ fún wa?
MS ni mo wá bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ bá MS sọ?
MS ó yẹ bá wa
Mo
sọ̀rọ̀.
kàn fẹ́
Àwa
bẹ̀
náà
wọ́n
ni.
ni pé tó bá ti ń bá àwọn ọmọ, kò ṣe àwọn tí bàbá wọn dá Muslim lẹ̀ yìí tẹ́ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o, àwọn ará ìlú wa tó bá ti ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, bóyá kó máa bá wa fi history kékeré sí ìdí, wá lè mọ bí Muslim yẹn gangan ṣe wọ̀lú, wá lè tètè tún máa understand, because bóyá history yẹn máa jẹ́ kó máa yé wọn pé ìyà gan ni ẹlòmíì fi gbà, kò ṣe pé ọkọ̀ nǹkan tó dùn mọ́ ancestors wa nínú ni, so bóyá wọ́n máa yé wọn.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, Egypt, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Yeah. I'm
So,
here.
you are going to answer this question straight. You are to answer it straight. Give me a Quran verse that says you should say, you should call for Salat, number one. Give me a Quran verse that tell you what you are going to say when you do ruku. Give me a Quran verse that says what Muslim says when they bow. And give me a Quran verse that states attaya to the lie before you do your salam. So give me that Quran verse, because you don't accept hadith. So there must be, you only accept Quran, right? So just give me the Quran verse of your practices. Thank you.
You can't find it in the Quran.
So where can we find it?
From Prophet Muhammad. He taught us.
So where is Prophet Muhammad?
What do you mean, where's Prophet Muhammad?
I just asked you a question to give.
Prophet Muhammad is the person that the Quran was revealed to.
So where is Prophet Muhammad where does it put that attire when we ruku? If you want to call for a prayer, where does Muhammad wrote all those stuff in the Quran?
It's not written in the Quran.
So where can we find it, please?
From the practice that was carried on.
Where was the practice? Where was it written?
It was not written. It
It
was a practice that was called the call of prayer.
So where was it? Where can we check it?
So that's not hadith. That is not hadith. That is something that is proven.
Where I'll prove it to me. Where was it?
Like, what do you mean, where was it?
You just said you don't accept a date, right? And I've asked you a question. The ruku, everything you does, you said you only accept Quran. So where are we going to find all those stuff Muslim does? You know, the ablution, everything, you wash your hand 3 times, everything is being stated clearly, three times. All those explanation, where can we find it in the Quran? Because you said the Quran is a complete book.
You can find it in Sahih Bukhari.
Is Sahih Bukhari an hadith or tafsir or what?
It's Sahih Bukhari is hadith of what the Prophet was doing.
That's why I said you Muslim don't know what you're doing. I just brought one of the hadith now. You said no, you don't accept an hadith. Now you want to refer me back to an hadith. That will tell you that you don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yes, I do know what I'm doing.
Hold on a second. And meanwhile, it took you so long to say that hadith. Huh?
Because you guys have to
And it
look at
means you're
hadith.
doing tekiya.
No, you
Anyway,
have to look at
who
hadith
collected the Holy Quran? Please,
You
who
have to look
collected the
at-
Holy? I'm asking you a question. Who collected the Holy Quran?
What do you mean, who collected the Holy Quran?
Somebody wrote it, innit?
Yeah.
So can you tell me the person? Because you said it came down. I don't understand that word.
So
I need you to expatiate on that.
So the Quran
Thank
came
you.
down in a span of, I think, 23 years, something around there. The Prophet recited it with his companions.
The Holy Prophet does not know how to read nor write. Who wrote it? Who wrote
That's
it?
God.
Pardon?
So you see someone who doesn't know how to read and doesn't know how to write, okay? Someone who doesn't know how to read and doesn't know how to write. How do you get all of those revelations in 23 years?
That's why I'm asking you a question. Who wrote it? Who collected the Holy Quran? Let's use the right
The
word.
Quran was memorized.
So
The Quran
why
was memorized. It was never
do we
written
have
down.
it? Why
The
do
Quran
we
was
have it?
memorized. That's
Why
something
do
you have
we
to
have it
understand.
written down now
Because
and
that's
being translated as well?
the first collection after the Prophet, peace be upon him, died. There was a battle when they
I
tried
said,
to now.
who wrote the Quran? Who wrote it?
Ẹ can continue.
Ẹ
So
ṣé-
now,
ẹ ṣé mi.
ṣé Big Joe ṣáwà ń bẹ̀?
The first collection was by
Hold on.
Abu Bakr.
Hold on.
Mhm.
So we are going to bring that hadith back, and you are going to read. Since you've cited that you said about Sahih Bukhari.
Okay.
So we are going to go back to that hadith, and you are going to read. Muslim 2662C. So before we now go back to what you said that Quran was reviewed in 23 years or something, no, that was a lie. So Quran itself does not claim that. I think you Muslim are the ones saying all those fallacy. So what does Quran itself says? Was Quran reviewed in just a single day? Because if you are going to tell me it is in 23 years and Quran itself says 23, a specific period, that is a contradiction. Are you going to agree with me?
Like that the Quran came down in 23 years?
You said it.
Yeah.
So, and I want to tell you that there is no place in the Quran that says 23 years. So, but there was a place in the Quran that says it comes in a specific period of time.
That it was
just a single month.
It says down that it clearly states that it was sent down gradually.
Okay, we are
and
coming
from history and from history.
Don't worry. We don't talk about history. We talk about fact from the Quran. So now go ahead and read this hadith. Please read it out loud.
Allah sunnah.com. Hold on a second. Let me just. What's the hadith? Sahih 26:2?
Yeah, Sahih Muslim 2662C.
Muslim 26:2.
Àti sọ fún àyẹ̀yẹ̀ bá ń pé wèrè ló ń ṣe Islam. So tabashire and tabashire ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ṣì ń gbààwẹ̀ inú kó jẹ́ pé ó ní gángan gan. Ó yá, go ahead.
Adeleke tó bá ṣe tán, hold on a second. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn akéwùtọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́wọ́ ọmọ first Muslim. So màá fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa bí kó dẹ̀ fún wa lẹ́rìí. Ẹ ṣé.
All right. Go ahead. Read.
So a person may perform deeds that appear to be the deeds of the people of paradise until there is only a small distance between him.
We are not reading the one on the screen. The Sahih Muslim 2662C.
Yeah, this is what I'm reading.
But that's different from what is on the screen. So a Muslim try to send the request. Okay, can I not send the request?
So
go ahead.
A man may perform the deeds of the people of paradise as it appears to people, but he is from the people of fire. And
say what you are reading, can you just show your screen? Can you show it on the screen?
And Sahih Muslim 2662C.
Of course.
Yeah, bro, this is what I'm reading for you.
No. That's not what you're reading. Today is not the first time we read this hadith, and we have the book.
Let me Google.
So mi mọ̀ bóyá àwọn Muslim, okay, Surah UNICEF àwọn ti fẹ́ sùn tiwọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká láre wọn kàbá. So ẹ̀yin Mùsùlùmí tẹ́ bá ṣì wà ní comment section, tẹ́ ẹ ṣì ń gbààwẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ ń fi bí para yín. So ẹ ṣe hi. So
okay. So 2662.
Bàbá mi ẹ má gbàgbé o, tẹ́ máa fi kẹ́sẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ gba àwẹ̀, tán dẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ kírun. Ẹ ṣé.
The meaning of every child is born in a state of fitra, and the ruling on the dead children of the disbelievers and of the Muslims.
Hold on. So yeah, like I'm listening.
Allah's messenger, There is a paradise for this child who is a bird from the birds of paradise. For it committed no sin, nor he has reached the age when one can commit sin. He said, Aisha, peradventure, it may be otherwise, because God created for paradise those who are fit for it, while they were yet in their father's loins, and created for hell those who are to go to hell. He created them for hell, while they were yet in their father's loins.
Thank you. So before a child, like we said about destiny, the cadre, now, according to this hadith you just read, it was talking about Muhammad was saying this during a funeral, right? During a burial, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a child just died, and now I think Aisha was trying to say that this child that just died is going to enter into paradise. According to this verse, that is the explanation. He is going to go to the paradise. But now, Muhammad continues in their explanation that Allah has already created for paradise those who are fit for it, and those who are created for hell, those who are fit for it, before they even slept with their mother, before the father even has the the sperm. You understand? That to tell you that this small child that just died does not justify, because he is a child that is going to paradise, right?
But he didn't commit anything that will grant him hell.
That is why the hadith go forward that he does not justify, because he died as a baby doesn't mean he is going to paradise, because Allah already destined people that are going to paradise before they slept with their mother, and people going to hell, they have already been destined before you even say you want to even marry their mother. That is why the verse continue. Muhammad is explaining. So maybe you should read it one more time so you can understand. So when I'm talking to you about Qadra, when I tell you that it can never be changed, it is a fact.
It
so
is
you
a
can
fact
read,
when
you
you
can
have
read
the
it again.
when you have the free will to change your qadr.
There is no place in the Quran that says you have a free will. If you have a free will, there will be nothing like Qadra. And when you have a free will, there will be nothing like hell. So you will do whatever you like. There will be nothing like you have to do this. You have that. If you have a free will, nobody is going to enforce anything to you. And if you have a free will, Allah is not going to tell you that the only religion accepted in the sight of Allah is Islam. That's not a free will. That is a condition. If you want to do this, you have to accept Islam. That is not a free will. Maybe you should go and get your definition right. So I don't like just jumping from one verse to another. You understand? So what I came to say about verse kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ṣé mo ṣe rántí báyìí? Maybe we should go through that hadith very well. So
And when you said when he said the Quran was collected 23 years.
Okay.
I think that's the
Big
point.
Joe, Quran 2 verse 185. Quran 2 verse 185. So when we are talking to our people, that they are telling you that you should go and be fasting, be doing salah, that you are going to change, your qadra is going to change. There is nothing like changing qadra in Islam. You are all destined to go to hell, and there is no changing. There is no way around it, because Allah has misled you.
And all Muslims will go to hell.
And at the same time,
Muslims.
From the Quran and the explanation of the hadith, all Muslims are going to hell. And that is a fact.
Nope.
So now, Quran 2 verse 185. So I like the fact that you accept and you say the fact that whoever leave Islam for any other religion, we are to second it, we are to pay arm. So we have to honor life the person. So that is the fact.
Now
so
you have
just hold on, because
you can't just throw a claim like that without letting me explain. Like I said earlier, Islam was released in 23.
I don't see any explanation you want to give to me. It's not going to be from your head. I follow what the hadith says and the Quran.
I will give you.
And the Quran, the Islam is still being practiced till date. And it
That's
says in the Holy
okay.
Quran, you must not add or deduct to
Okay,
it.
I'm not adding or deducting. I'm giving
So
Quran.
you.
give us whatever you want to say
So when
now. Please
Islam
give it.
came
Hold on
down,
a second. Hold on a second. Whatever you want to say now, give us evidence.
okay,
Let's
when
read it.
Islam
Yeah.
came down,
Thank you.
it didn't come down in one book altogether.
Badilike.
It came down during a historical context of different like timelines
Give
of
us a Quran
events.
verse. Quran verse. Quran verse. Quran 2 verse
Let me
185.
finish.
Big Joe.
Let me finish. It came down in 23 years. So that specific
You can't be
that,
talking
that,
offhand. You
that
can't be talking.
specific
Let's read it together.
that specific ayah that I just
I
read.
don't care. Oh, just hold on.
I
Let
already
them
read
be.
it.
No. Let them bring it on the screen. When I show it on the screen, you are going to give me your own Quran verse that stated 23 years. I don't want to hear anything from your head. I don't need your head. I
So
need
you have
Quran
to-
verse.
You have to look at it like just do the math.
Which map?
There's no
I said
verse.
I don't.
There's no
I
verse.
don't.
You
I
have to
don't
look at it.
require
You have to
map.
look at it. You have to look at it from the first revelation to the last revelation.
Can you read this verse for everyone to hear?
You have to look at it from the first revelation to the last revelation.
I don't want to look into any map or any history.
That's
What does Quran
that's the thing.
itself
You cannot look at Islam from one functional part. Like, oh, this is what the Quran said, and this is how Islam is. No, Islam came down in 23 years in different contexts for different timelines.
Give me your own Quran verse. Give me your own Quran verse.
That word of the people that were disbelievers at that time.
Give me your own
done,
Quran verse.
You cannot come and apply it today and say,
give
today
me your own Quran verse.
See, man, like if you want to have a better, like a conversation where we can like, get to the truth. If you want to get
Don't
to the
go that route.
if you
Please
want to
don't
get
go
to the
that
truth,
route.
let's keep.
Hold on.
Don't go that route.
See, if you want to have a conversation with me, anything you say, before you even say it, I know where you are going, because I understand Quran very well. I even read it every day. You understand? So before you say anything, just be sure that when they ask you for proof of what you just said, you must be able to give it to me from the Quran, Hadith. So now, according to this Quran verse, Quran 2 verse 185, Ramadan is the month in which Quran was revealed as a guide for humanity with a clear proof of guidance and the decisive authority. It is a very clear sentence. Ramadan is the month in which the Quran, when they say Quran, they mean the entire Quran we are reading, the entire. And it was revealed in the month of Ramadan, which it is just 30 days. Or let me just say 31, 29, 30, 31. You understand? That is the complete month of Ramadan. And a month does not exceed more than 31 days. So when they say Quran is revealed in the month of Ramadan as a guidance, as a guide for humanity, with a clear proof of guidance and decisive authority, and that is final. That is all. So if you want to give me Quran was revealed in 23 years, I just proved to you from the Quran what you just told to the audience that it was in 23 years. That was just a pure lie. So if you want to tell me any historical account, then you have to give me from the Quran, because Allah should have done better by saying this ayah was revealed if he knows what he is saying. If Allah knows yesterday and tomorrow, if Allah is the creator, he should know how to talk properly. You understand? He should know how to use his word properly. So Allah could have easily said, Ramadan is the month in which this ayah was revealed or this surah was revealed. But Allah did not say that. It says Ramadan is the month in which Quran was revealed. So if you want to blame any person, go and blame Allah, not me. And you can blame Muhammad with it, not me. So everybody that is talking in here, we are not fool. So we know how to we know how to read.
Thank you so
understand.
much.
You understand?
Yes, because we were born into that religion,
And there's some certain questions we have to ask. So I'm asking on behalf of we women that what was Muhammad doing before he got